Good evening, Lacrosse fans. OCA Media Sports is proud to bring you this exciting Panther lacrosse match. Tonight, live from historic Breese Stevens Field in the city of Madison, the Panthers host Pacelli United Cardinals. I'm Mike Kesnick, along with the Hall of Famer Jim Schlick. We'll be bringing you the game action tonight right here on OCA Media Sports.
We'll be breaking momentarily for the national anthem, and we'll get things started. And there we go, Mike. That's the national anthem and another great evening for lacrosse.
Well, we're glad to be here, Jim. It's, again, a great evening, and this has been a lot of fun these past few games doing this, and I must admit it's more fun when the team that you follow and announce for is 13-1, having lost only to undefeated Hudson.
So, Mike, we're back to the video. They're going to line up. Of course, the refs are going to give instructions. The goalie's going to cross sticks. And again, I want to thank the thousands of fans that are here tonight. Looks like there's still a little bit more room, but for those of you who have not arrived, there is a special halftime treat. We will be featuring Styx and REO Speedwagon for a halftime show. It was exciting to get them lined up. I know we had another big band lined up, but we were happy to see that Dennis DeYoung and Styx filled right in.
Yes, unfortunately, Foreigner turned us down. They had another commitment, but what I understand is the two bands come out on stage at the end together.
Yes, it'll be a great show. I'm excited about the light show, the confetti, the fireworks. It'll be great. So we're just lining up for the face-off now. Adam Slager's down. They're going to go ahead and blow the whistle. Looks like it's going to be a win for Adam Slager. He's going to move it down.
Imagine that.
Looks like he's got a clean path to the goal. Good shot, and it's a goal. Boy, that didn't take long. Nice job.
No.
He's faster than a chinchilla cleaning off his fur in the dust.
That's right. And 8 seconds into the game, it's 1-0 Panthers. So,
well, that's a great start, Mike.
That usually, yes, and we've seen this before from Adam Slager, scoring more than once with under 10 seconds gone in the game.
We've got, of course, Seth Nide starting at the long stick midi. He is, of course, the Trickle family. Many folks might know Dick Trickle, famous NASCAR driver. That was his great uncle, and comes from a family of athletes. Chad Nide, only 5-time winner of the state wrestling championship from Cassville. I'll let you folks at home do the math on how he did 5 years. But here we go. Ball's won by Pacelli. We've got some good defense here. Seth Nide playing D. They're going to move the ball up top here to the top right. Adam Mickelson, of course, they call him the surgeon, is on ball now, moved up top.
He works that deep hole like a scalpel, Jim.
Yep. Now we've got Eric Patterson. Of course, we want to say hi to Terry and Dixie and Jennifer down in Indiana, representing the Panther pride down in the Hoosier State. They are, I think, the #1 fans online from Indiana, and of course, Steve and Sandy Rotier from East Troy also joining us tonight, representing the eastern part of the state. So, little loose ball clear there. It's going to come back in with Pacelli.
I believe the sun got in the eyes of Eric Patterson. There is quite the glare where we're standing right here.
That should be down by the time Styx and REO come on stage. So that shouldn't be a trouble for the fans. And again, it's a pretty exciting evening here just to have that kind of talent at halftime.
Well, flag down. There's going to be a penalty on the Panthers.
Didn't see what happened there, Mike. Was it perhaps on number 17?
Slash.
Luke Pugh. They call him the Hammer.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, he is the Hammer. And, of course, the surgeon's back there. And then Luke the Answer Isley. If you've got a defensive problem, Luke is the answer.
Yeah, so we've got the answer. We have
the Hammer and the
ball
surgeon.
peen Hammer and the surgeon.
Yes. And so we're going to be man down again. That, of course, for the folks just picking up lacrosse, is Pacelli will have a extra attacker here. That's not a good choice on the shot. Looks like Hayden Shark is hustled out. And it looks like it's going to be a Panther ball coming in from behind the net. Adam Mickelson seems to not have anybody within 50 yards of him. That's where they're going to go with it. And it looks like a fast break of some sort here.
And why not?
Adam's driving it down to the top of the box. Way to get it in. He'll check it up. We're man down, so we may try and kill a bit of the clock. Nice clear by the surgeon there. Schleck will come in at the midfield. They roll the ball across. Schleck will pick it up. Looks like he'll be running downhill. Looks like he's past the first defender. Shot and save by the keeper. And they'll be coming back the other way. Again, the Panthers coming off a very busy week. I guess it was a week and a half ago they played the new Trier Penitentiary and were able to secure a victory against the Garbage Men. And then, of course, they played Hudson with their only loss. Kind of a sloppy game on both sides, but I think those two teams will be seeing each other in the playoffs.
And they did appear to show some high talent level in that game, even though it was slightly sloppy on our part. As far as the Panthers go, it was a quality opponent.
Yep, looks like Austin, the Human Clear Saunders. What's going on here? It looks like there's a confusion at the. Looks like it's going to be Pacelli ball. Not sure what the call was there, but looks like it's going to be going the other way. The wrestle conference looks like there was a legal procedure. It looks like maybe they subbed a little early, but let's go ahead. It looks like they're going to be riding Pacelli. They of course have to get across the midline and into the box in 20 seconds. They've got some slick uniforms out here. I like those chrome helmets, Mike.
Very shiny.
Yes. Almost as shiny as my head, really.
Almost.
It
depends on the sun's rays.
Right, exactly, and how much I polish it. So here we go. Ball's coming in top right. They're going to move it down low to the attack. Attackman moves it back up to the midfield. Midfield's top up, top center here. We've got Eric Patterson on the ball.
Looks like even strength now.
Even strength. They move the ball top center. Again, Eric Patterson on the ball. Over to the top left, down low left. Adams Mickelson's on the ball. Jacob Cameron's covering now. Top left. Looks like it's going to be a dodge from there. Good defense. Way to move your feet. Check of the stick. Again, Sharkus was there. So now ball be coming in from behind the net.
Appears the ball landed in the Wollersheim Winery luxury box.
It looks that way. And again, we want to thank Jordan at OCA Media. Always the magic behind the camera here tonight. Any video you see, Jordan's the one who's presenting it. I think she's a 3-time OC Award winner, if I recall, Mike.
I believe so.
Yes. And, of course, Mike Kesnick, my partner, 7-time OC Award winner. Been at this, again, regional, Southern Dane County regional voice of lacrosse. Wins it every year. I don't even think it's a contest anymore.
I got beat out in the sectionals one year, and that was it.
Yeah, I was going to say, they do quite a buffet at the Heritage House for that event. Fried chicken, corn, mashed potatoes, all sorts of great stuff.
Well, they had to close it down after the last one.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, things got a little out of control.
You did still receive the $25 gift card, I hope.
I did.
Good. So ball be coming in on side right.
Panthers a man down again. They called a hold on Seth Nide.
Oh. Good move, good save.
Oh, nice save.
Sharkus, nice move from behind the net. He was there to meet the stick. Again, I want to see a little more energy out of this Panther squad. Nice pass. It goes to Eric Patterson. He'll be using his legs to clear the ball. Again, shout out to Dixie, Terry, and Jennifer down there in the Hoosier State. Looks like Drew Kesnick. Drew's working with one hand, RoboCop. Great pass, good save by the keeper. Again, another good save. Not from lack of effort, as Mickelson had a quick stick there. There we go, another save. The Pacelli keeper's keeping him in here. Ball down, ground ball. We only have one player. They have 4.
Yeah, that'd be a tall order to get that.
That'd be a tall order to get the ground ball. Good ride. Picked up by number 1. We have Drew coming in from the far side. He has Austin Saunders, Joe Romer on the wing. Nice finish.
Well done.
Nice visual. That's some good lacrosse. Drew Kesnick playing with his head up. So that's Kesnick to Romer on a beautiful play. Many of you may hear the voice of Joe DeGuano, local Madison radio legend. He's been kind enough to grace us with his presence tonight. He'll be calling tonight's game and, of course, senior night at the home Panther Field on the 26th. Joe will be there for that as well. And, of course, bring the kids out. We'll be handing out Panther towels at that one.
And, Joe, or Jim, I just want to mention at that last play, the play was started with a nice hit by Joe Romer. So he started the play and then ended the play.
Again, Slager with the face-off win, down to Kesnick. Battle on the far side. Moves it over to, looks like they're going to clear the ball here. Got it to the Pacelli keeper. He's got somebody on the free break here. He's going to have to meet Carl Brooks there at the midfield, though, and a nice check by Carl on a trail check. The surgeon, again, comes up with the ground ball. He's been picking that ground ball up since he was about 9. Nice look. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Nice pass by Lake Rui, finding Drew Kesnick behind the defense. And how do you like to say that, Mike? How'd that go in?
Well, he popped it in.
He popped it in. He dodged the keeper twice.
It was a triple move and
really undressed the goalie on that play.
Yeah, the goalie didn't stand much of a chance with it. Nobody in front of him other than the guy with the ball.
And with 7:10 left, that's going to make the score 3 for the Panthers and 0 for the Cardinals. Back out at the X here. We've got Adam Slager, Eric Patterson on the wing. Nice pickup. Eric Patterson finds Slager on the wing, moves it down low, moves it one more to Drew Kesnick. Pass was a little bit behind him. I think that's going to roll out of bounds for a Pacelli clear. And again, pretty shiny helmets on this Pacelli squad.
Very shiny.
Yes.
Shiny, almost as shiny as your dome.
Nice throw there. That's going to go out of bounds. Looks like they rode terrific. And now we've got the Panthers back on the attack.
The surgeon with the ball.
So Eric Patterson with the clear. He gets it into the box, settles it down, brings it out to Leo Schleck. Leo Schleck sees Jacob Cameron up top here. He'll be bringing it up top to the center of the field. Runs it over here to the right. A lot of room. Looks like he's going to set up a dodge. Going to take the short route. Up, rolls it back inside. Pulls it out. He's got 3 on him. Looking for someone to cut towards the goal. He still has the ball. Looks like he's going to come through the middle. Over there to Is Mickelson, and Is Mickelson with the finish.
Nice bounce pass by Leo Schleck.
Yes, I don't know if it was intended, but it sure worked out that way.
It certainly served the purpose.
And again, you're listening to the silky sounds of Joe DeGuano, local Madison radio legend.
He is buttery smooth, isn't he?
He is. I'll tell you, his album from '82, it's a must listen.
Yes, it is. It's the syrupy sounds of Joe DeGuano.
That's right. I just like the album cover. I mean, you would see that perhaps on a large van or something on the side. It had, what was it, a Nordic god riding a polar bear? Was that what it was?
A polar bear with a unicorn? I couldn't tell. I think Joe drew it himself.
It was impressive, though,
yes,
to say the least. I mean, it was one of those things that once you see it, you don't forget.
Yeah, it was a polar bear / with a unicorn. I'm not exactly sure. Some type of woolly.
Polar corn? Is that what you call it?
I believe so,
yes. Yeah, polar corn. Oh, nice pass in the middle there by Austin Saunders' shot, and that's a goal for Leo Schleck.
Ripped
Saunders to Schleck on that play. Again, Austin Saunders, the only Panther to run a 4.0940. Again, that's I think this is getting to be, is it a 5 goal?
5-0.
5-0.
5 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
And again, if we have some time later tonight, many of you, as you recall from previous broadcasts, Adam Slager is one of the top chinchilla breeders in the state. We brought in a special guest, Jordan, from the San Diego Zoo, to talk to us a little bit about how chinchillas are raised, how they clean themselves, again, what they eat.
She's quite knowledgeable.
She is, and I think something that a lot of folks don't know is what's been happening with a lot of folks bringing in things from other countries and stuff. The Africanized chinchilla is something that a lot of people don't talk about it, but it's something more people should know about.
Yes, they've shown a mean streak, and that's why you don't hear a whole lot of them.
Yes, that's true. Again, I've seen the chinchilla fighting rings and things like that. We don't condone that by any stretch. We really focus on chinchillas for calming reasons.
Yes.
Again, I want to remind the listeners and viewers out there, these are not for meat or fur,
Nope.
but for
PETA
pets.
approved, and he had to go through the PETA certification process, and it was not easy.
That is true. But if you want to check his paperwork, it looks like there's a flag down, Mike. I
Yes,
didn't see that
it's
occur.
going to be Panthers a man up
If we give up possession here. It looks like I feel like Lake has a nice drive here. He may
he's
fake
going to
that.
back his man down. We know the Lake move.
And it could be a shot. Good fake there on the pass. Again, they're locking off out here. Now they're doubling from behind. Might be time to get rid of the ball. We moved it outside. It's still staying.
Okay.
I don't know why that whistle was blown. I didn't see the possession, Mike.
Sure. Let's just see what they call.
Generally in lacrosse, what you want to see here is possession gained by the defensive squad for that penalty to be called. That time, I think it was a quick whistle, but needless to say, the Panthers will be a man-up situation. Schleck will be starting with the ball.
It
Top
appears
right.
it was a cross check. That is Ace Meyer, or Asen.
And again, 4:04s left in the first. Just want to remind folks again about the halftime extravaganza. We couldn't be more fortunate to have Styx and REO Speedwagon playing here at halftime. So if you can still make it down, now would be a time to get down before the big show. Great man-up play. Slagger to Kestic.
On the crease.
On the crease, and Drew with just a dink and dump right in the goal.
Basically automatic.
Of course, Drew Kestic is going to be playing at Detroit Mercy next year. D1 Lee. So here we go, face off again. Again,
Adam, I believe, is 6 for 6.
Yes, and he's just a blue collar man. Again, of course, that's one of Stick's greatest hits. Blue collar man, nice pickup by Seth Nide. Again, racing. If you're out there, you're a NASCAR fan, early car racing. He is the grandnephew of Dick Trickle. His mother, of course, is Deb Trickle. Seth actually drives race cars.
Yeah, Madison International Speedway legend already.
Yes, he's won several contests. And, of course, again, I want to mention his father, 5-time high school state champion in wrestling from Cassville, Wisconsin.
They say Seth likes to trade paint on the track.
That's true. That's not surprised. He likes to trade paint on the lacrosse field, too.
Yes, he does.
Speaking of speed, here he goes.
Yep. And he has the bionic knee.
Nice look. Nice look to Ike Knutson. Ike Knutson moves the ball down to Lake Rui. Just misses on that pass, but it looks like it's going to roll out of bounds. So it's going to be a Pacelli lacrosse clear.
3 minutes left in the first quarter.
And we want to thank the officials for being out tonight. It's a beautiful night. They're doing a great job. Of course, this wouldn't happen without our local lacrosse officials. So I want to thank them. Ball down. Eric Patterson working to pick that up. Up, down the middle. It's a nice look. If he moves the ball one more time. Nope, it looks like it's a shot. And it's going to be Pacelli ball.
That was a good stick check by Luke Isley at the very last second.
The Hammer Isley.
Yes.
He'll be, of course, playing football in Iowa next year. Here we go. Eric Patterson again has ball.
Yeah, Simon with the ball. Bienvenue, I believe is how it's pronounced.
Yes, I think that's good day in French. So I hope Simon has a good day.
Yes. Not so sure he's going to have a good evening.
No, not with this defense. Carl Brooks out there, of course. They call him Crash. Oh, that looked like a bit of a ward, but they're going to go ahead and let that go. Over and back here is the hope. They kept it on sides.
Oh, nice stretch by Israel Mickelson.
Mickelson, look at far side. I think, nice.
Nice stick check.
That was a yard sale, I think they call that one.
Yes, they do.
And Drew Kestic back on the ride, though. Oh, I don't know what the flag was.
I think they're going to say push in the back, I believe.
Push. It's the push. You're correct, Mike. Looks like a technical 30. So Is Mickelson will step off the field, and the Panthers will go down, man down.
So once again, for the
That was a good
listeners
call. That
that
was a good
are
call.
not that familiar with many of the penalties, instead of being 2 minutes like you see in hockey, are 1 minute, and most of them are 30 seconds.
So we've got about 1:39 left in the first period. It's 6-0 Panthers. And again, just a beautiful evening out here. It looks like they're setting up the stage already, Mike, for that halftime concert.
It's quite a production. So Pacelli will be a man up for 30 seconds.
Nice pass across the crease. Nice save, Hayden Sharkus.
Nice.
And that's picked up by Eric Patterson on the clear. Look at those wheels. You see Seth Nide on the wing. Looks like he's going to take it himself and get the clear. Gets it in the box. Nice play by Eric Patterson there. And he's going to go ahead and bring it in and out to Leo Schleck, who's played out at the top of the box. So we've got two defenders. We've got Austin Saunders coming in. Looks like we're even strength. So we've got a ball on the far left side of the field. We've got two players on one. They're doubling the ball early, it looks like, is the defensive strategy. Or we're not even. Looks like we're 5-on-5. That's
Austin's
why
got his man beat. There you go.
Austin Saunders, great play.
And there's that
score
speed,
man
Jim.
down. Yes, he's a human clear, and again, the 4.09 speed. He'll be a Sun Devil next year,
yes.
Mike. He and Joe Romer.
They said that 4.09 40-yard dash was wind-aided, but I think it's more like breeze-aided.
Yes.
It wasn't much.
I would agree.
I think that's a new category, not wind-aided. It's breeze-aided.
Yes. He's almost like Mr. Roboto from Styx.
Yes.
That would be, one of the things you might say.
Yeah.
We've got Leo Schleck on the wing. That's something you don't see every day. He'll be facing on the face-off wing. We'll see what happens. And now we've got a long pull. I think are they a man down here? Was there a penalty on that play?
There was, but we scored, so.
I don't know why they don't have a player on the wing here, Mike. But again,
sure.
It's not the first time I've been confused up here in the box.
Oh, I do see a man sitting on his knee over there, taking a knee.
Yeah. Adam Slager again with the face-off. No surprise there. He'll be heading to Marquette next year to help the Golden Eagles. Ball's up top to Leo Schleck. We've got a man up set up here now, I believe. That looks like Aiden Teasman has come into the game. Lake Rui with a shot off the post. It's going to be the first one to the sidelines, and I think Pacelli's going to win that race.
That was a nice effort.
Long stick, number 14, I believe.
14 appears to be Logan Mendyke.
Mendyke. He might be at the Stevens Point Mendykes.
Yes, I believe so.
All right, so here we go. Ball's down, picked up by Carl the Crash Brooks. Looks for the clear. That's going to come down here to Lake Rui. Lake Rui and Drew Kesnick breaking in on the ball. Jacob Cameron as well. And it looks like we have the end of the first quarter.
That's the quarter. Well, Jim, I wanted to mention we had spoke earlier that lacrosse community is a very tight-knit community. Many players know each other. We had mentioned before that a lot of the local players play with each other on the summer team. And if our listeners are not familiar with that, the Dane County Coyotes, who we've mentioned in the past, is basically like an all-star team. So these players play against each other in high school, but come summer, when the players want to either further their lacrosse or they're more into it than what they'd otherwise do in the summer, you get a few players from each team that are the kids that are most into it, and you form an all-star team, and then that team travels around the Midwest and the country, and that's how the players know each other. However, the Pacelli we're not that familiar with, being located in central Wisconsin. Although, Jim, I do got to bring this up, but my memory serves me right, and it doesn't always. As a matter of fact, I can't remember where I put my phone. However, if you recall, we had played, this is roughly 8 to 10 years ago, we had played, when we coached the kids here that were U11, we played a team and a tournament hosted by Kettle Moraine called the Top Cheese Tournament, and we played a brand new team called Stevens Point. And this was youth lacrosse, and we beat them fairly handily, and I talked to the coach afterwards, and he said, oh, well, we're a brand new program. As a matter of fact, this is our very first year, and this is our very first game. Well, they didn't do too well against us. But it goes to show you by the end of the day, they had won one of their games. So
I will say this is
these kids have played against some of the Stevens Point area kids roughly 8 years ago.
and I will say that this program continues to grow. I suspect there will be big things out of this area of the state. They will they certainly will be one of those teams that you will see rising over the next couple of years. Last week, they actually brought Middleton, one of the top programs in the state, to a 14-13 game, Mike.
Wow.
So they almost had a victory there at Middleton. So this team has a lot of fight in them. I don't think the Panthers should take it lightly from here on out. And, they have some fight. So we just need to keep battling. And this program is going to continue to grow. I think they've got a great coaching staff, and the program continues to grow. So here we go. We're going to be starting the second quarter at 7-0. Of course, Jordan on the camera, Mike Kesnick, the legend, OC Award winner on the call, and then, of course, the silky voice of Joe DeGuano.
And we can't forget about yourself, the Hall of Famer.
That was some pretty lacrosse, but a great save by the Pacelli goalie. Pretty much ran that to a T. And
nice dodge.
Drew Kesnick with a dodge and a one-handed shot, because I know he's only playing with one hand.
Yes, he is. He has suffered an injury.
Oh, passed through the crease there. Looks like that was to Joe Romer. Great ride by Is Mickelson and Joe Romer, running stride for stride. Coach Joe will be attending ASU next year to play lacrosse. He's a future Sun Devil. Many of you may know his mother, the legendary enforcer out of Cedarburg, Wisconsin. But what you may not know is
the hockey squad. Yes.
Dan Romer, of course, was a Irish dance national champion. Michael Flatley really had nothing on him.
I thought it was Norwegian, but boy, I just was confused.
That may be Craig Slager. Craig Slager.
That's it.
I know he participated for years and years at the Setter Mai. There may not be a stronger Norwegian legend.
The surgeon takes the ball away. And Jim, Adam Mickelson with that stick, he could pick ants out of the sand.
Yes, he could. He has got one of those. Oh, Seth Nide on the break, knocked down by Pacelli, picked up by Lake Rui. Tries to move it inside to Is Mickelson. I think that was a little early on that pass. May have wanted to pull that out. Ike Knutson running short stick defense now. Good clear by number 13 for Pacelli, who is Griffin Slowinski, a senior out of the Stevens Point area. This program, of course, is made up of 3 schools. It's
picked off.
Made up of Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point area high school, and, of course, Pacelli Catholic High School. And they're playing under the Pacelli name, the Cardinals.
I believe Pacelli United is the
name of the program,
yes.
Correct? Yes. That looks like it was going to be Pacelli's ball, staying on offense. 9:47 left in the second quarter. And, of course, that means 9:47 to the Styx REO concert.
That was a nice question mark dodge.
Nice goal by number 4.
That's Simon, how do I say it?
Benvenu. Again, he's having. Again, he, I think, is the leading scorer for the Pacelli United program. But I can't fight this feeling, Mike. I feel like this is going to be something special here.
Yeah,
at halftime.
You know what? Pacelli's just going to have to keep pushing on.
Yes, but I can't fight this feeling. This halftime special is going to be something interesting. I mean, most high school lacrosse games don't get this kind of talent. And again, we're going to have to check to see if we're allowed to broadcast it. I don't know if we have the proper releases, but we'll be checking with Jordan if we're able to broadcast that. But of course, the thousands of fans here are in for a treat. And babe, I love Styx. This is something special. Here we go. We'll be going with the face-off. Adam Slager back at the X. And I believe the Pacelli United face-off man is also going to play college lacrosse down at Augustana.
I believe that Quad Cities area.
That's correct. Bounce pass over to Leo Schleck up top. Gets it into the box. He's going to bring it behind, down to the lower left corner. He's working back to X. They've got 2 on him. They're doubling the ball at all times. Interesting course of defense. I like the idea. And we got a flag down. That's going to be a man up for the Panthers again.
You know, Jim, the doubling the ball, it is a high risk, high reward type of action.
Defense, yes. And again, it's 7-0-9-05. The Panthers going man up again. That'll be the man up.
Just a reminder, next Thursday night, senior night at the Oregon High School Stadium.
And many of you may have heard Joe DeGuano, of course, the legendary voice of Madison radio, announcing that we'll be having senior night next week at the Oregon High School Stadium. Now, rumor has it that Joe may break out his guitar again and play a few sets, but that may just be a rumor. So we'll wait and see if that actually comes to fruition. I got to say, that's a great clear by Pacelli.
Yes,
we are man
down.
up, moving the ball well.
Oh.
Just a poor pass at the end, but I think they're playing some good lacrosse. That's great hustle by number 3. So it's going to be white ball clearing from the back right corner. It looks like a long pass to the surgeon. He's dangerous in open field too, and look, he's
nice
moving it
roll
upfield,
dodge.
And I think that may stay in.
Oh,
nice try,
well done.
Adam Slager with the effort play, and then he's got one more coming in. We just need to get the ground ball here. Aiden Teasman's battling 3 Pacelli players, so oftentimes that's going to result in a turnover, unfortunately. So we've got a shot, and it just misses the end point.
Yep, Simon with a sidewinder just missed.
Oh, it's a nice shot.
Bar
nice
down.
Shot.
Yes, it was.
So that's going to go ahead and make the score 7-2. Like as I said, this Pacelli team is not going away.
Yep. There was 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Scored 7-2.
And this has been a theme with these Panthers not playing well in the second quarter.
That's true.
Throughout the year, it seems that they seem to have a little letdown in the second period. But, sometimes we'll just have to assume that they'll be picking it back up in the second half as they have done forever.
And typically the Panthers have been very good on their man up. Not that last one.
Yes.
No shot on goal. It was not what you'd want to see.
Good face-off here. Good battle by both players here. Adam Slager's in the mix. We've got Joe Romer. We've got Pacelli picks up the ball. And he has to still get it in the box. And I think they're going to go ahead and call timeout.
Well, I'd like to remind the listeners that we hope you're enjoying this broadcast of Panther Lacrosse, brought to you by OCA Media Sports.
And again, that's OCA Media, ocamedia.com. We want to thank you for joining us. And again, just want to say it's 7:37 left. The big concert's at halftime. It's time for me to fly, Mike, and just get to that halftime show. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, I think I'm with you on that.
All we have to do is continue riding the storm out, Mike, for this concert to show up, and it'll be a lot of fun.
The question is, which band comes on first? I couldn't even tell you.
I don't know. We're gonna have to check with the roadies here because they are getting set up. Again, if you haven't shown up yet, parking is limited. But we do hope that if you can join us at halftime for the big show, we're looking forward to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Forward Madison Band this coming Saturday night, May 21st. Forward Madison takes on the Charlotte Independent this Saturday night here at Breese Stevens Stadium.
And as we are during the timeout, we see the referees checking one of the sticks of the Panthers. It appears to be Aiden
Jesse
Thiesman.
Larson's stick.
Oh, is it Jesse Larson's?
Yep, and it looks like it passed the test, so
Yep.
nice job, Jesse.
And we have the referee giving the stick back to the Pacelli offenseman, and he passed the test.
So again, for those of you just joining, it's 7:37 left. The score is 7-2, Oregon Panthers, and it is a beautiful evening here at Breese Stevens Field for lacrosse. So again, 7 times we've hit that square tangle, Mike.
That's right, the square tangle. It takes some strategery to do that.
Yes, and some camaraderie, really.
Correct. And I always misremember that terminology. It appears Pacelli is a man down. I can't recall what the penalty was, or I'm not sure what it was, but as the clock is, as time is back in, it appears Drew Kesnick has the ball at the top of the key here.
Looks like he has too much time on his hands,
Yeah,
Mike.
I think he does.
So he is ready to play here. It's Drew's going to be bringing the ball in. Jacob Cameron on one wing, and Adam Slager coming into the game, and Leo Schleck, Joe Romer are out there as well. And here we go. So Drew Kesnick will go in and fill in the space in the center here. Adam's going ahead, going to pass it around here over to Leo Schleck at the top of the box. Leo carries up top, moves it to Adam Slager. Not a good pass. Poor pass. Turnover, that is. So unfortunately, we're going to be giving the ball back to Pacelli. That's how they got their last goal.
Yes, when we were a man up. So we need to ride. Oh, nice stick check by Drew Kesnick. Well done, Drew.
All right, here we go.
Stick.
Drew Kesnick bringing the ball in.
And I think Drew is going to
carry it. He's got Austin Saunders breaking in. That's a great shot.
Ripper.
No, unfortunately, no one there to back it up. Austin Saunders came in there like the renegade who had it made.
Yes.
But unfortunately, he did not finish that shot. Of course, renegade, one of Stick's greatest hits.
Yes. Oh, another good stick check by Joe Romer. Loose ball.
Loose ball push up top here. Adam Slager with the fake. There we go. Ball's loose on the sideline. And go ahead. Possession Panthers. Adam Slager's going to bring it into the box. Gets it down to Drew Kesnick. Leo Schleck's cutting. Looks like the pass was picked off, but that's still going to remain Panther ball.
With 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, the score is 7-2, Panthers on top.
Here we go. Ball's coming in. Leo Schleck has the ball behind the goal at X. One player on him. Saunders looking to cut, makes the move, spins around, and that's going to be a goal.
Well done. That was just a nice move by Leo Schleck. He basically sidestepped his defender and had the defender leaning one way, and he went the other.
He went from... That'll be Schleck's second goal of the evening, and we've got 6:09 left. The score remains 8-2 here after that goal.
And it was a nice shot. Leo just bounced it off the synthetic turf. I believe it's synthetic turf. I don't think it's real grass here, but...
No, it would be well mowed if it was.
Well, then again, there could be some real grass there. You know, they did have...
This was a patched up group of turf, so you're right.
Yes. And there was a Willie Nelson concert here not that long ago, so there could be some real grass in there.
Could be spilled.
All right.
Adam Slager, of course, takes it on the run over to... Oh, nice save. Great save by the keeper. But Adam Slager with the faceoff win takes it on the run, just like REO here coming up in 5 minutes and 53 seconds.
Well, looks like we have a fast break situation.
Coming the other way. Good defense. Oh, that's a great play. That's Benvenu again. That's Benvenu. Handled it in traffic, took the hit from the hammer Luke Pugh, and finished the goal. So again, they continue to answer each goal we score.
And I think Luke Pugh was afraid of getting a penalty there. Luke Pugh is roughly 6'3", 6'4", and it looks like Simon, the attackman, is not all that tall, and I think Luke held up because he thought he was going to hit him in the head.
Yes, and Luke, of course, is no lady which is another fabulous song by Styx. He'll be appearing here in just 5 minutes.
Now
Leo Schleck has the ball at the top of the box, beats his man. He's had a full run. He's got 3 on him. He's got to move that ball.
So they didn't have a face-off, Jim. I'm wondering if they waved that goal off.
I don't know. What do we got here? 8-3. I guess they did. They may have called him in the crease.
I think so because they gave the ball
Loose ball to Lake Rui there. Battling for it. Nice pickup by the Pacelli defense. And then Leo Schleck with the ground ball. Oh, up high. But he's got the ball. Shot. Oh, nice look.
Well done.
Good fake by Aiden Teasman. Down to Jesse Larson. We're going to go ahead and get a defensive substitution here as Pacelli clears the ball. At the midfield, Adam Slager picks it up again. Adam Slager moves it over to Austin Saunders, who's looking to see Joe Romer coming in. Taking his time. He's got too much time on his hands here, Mike.
He does.
Of course, another classic. Here we go. Nice move. He weaves his way out. Oh, that's right across the throat, but great save.
They did see that.
I think they're going to throw the flag on that one.
Yeah.
He's lucky he still has his head attached.
Yes.
Lake Rui's taking his time here. I think this is a smart call. Moving it back to Saunders. Back up to Adam Slager. Over to Jumpin' Joe Romer. They call him Yo-Yo sometimes. Yo-Yo. So Yo-Yo over to Slager. Adam Slager, of course, chinchilla breeder extraordinaire. He's hoping to use that in the future. It was a good look. And now we're going to go ahead and lead to a man-up play for the Panthers.
So what that was, the defender had his stick right up under the chin of Austin Saunders, which is not the best place for the stick. It's right up in the throat, so penalty there. The only question is, which penalty are they going to call? There's a number they could choose from.
Yep, that one, again, when you're trying to detach the player's head from his body, I think you're going to call every time on that.
Yep, it was basically a chop to the old Adam's apple.
So now, looks like we've got 3:51. Of course, Pacelli here is a man down. Mike, they'll be
score is 8-2.
8-3. Oh, 8-2. They did take the goal away.
Yes, and I do see that the
refs
Panthers,
are meeting.
Yep, Panthers have their man up
for 30 seconds. Looks like it's going to be a hold, if that's correct. Oh, it is good. Okay, so they call the goal. Good, Mike. Oh, conduct foul afterwards. Thank you, sir. Again,
all right.
Our officials doing a great job explaining the situation. So
it was not a man in the crease. The goal was good. There was a conduct foul afterwards. I'm not sure what conduct it was. However, we did have the ball possession, so there was no face-off.
So we're going to go ahead and start man up, it looks. Again, looks like Pacelli's man down. They will be riding the storm out.
Well
that was
done.
a nice look from Leo Schleck. Cross crease to Drew Kesnick.
I think he did that for his lady.
Yes, he may have done it for his lady. Again, a classic stick song. Leo. So the goal by Drew Kesnick, assist by Leo Schleck, cross crease. Again, we've got 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half. Panthers 9, Pacelli United 3. Nice win on the faceoff.
Oh, nice stick check by Seth Nide, who is also called the Drifter.
The Drifter for his likeness to Clint Eastwood.
Yes, his facial features look like a young Clint Eastwood. And
of course, Seth was on the prom court this year.
Yes, he was. Probably because of the likeness of Clint Eastwood.
It could be.
And when they asked him,
fans,
yes.
A lot of kids are. 2022, the girls swoon over Clint.
Yes. And Seth
reminds them of a young Clint.
He told some of the people, "You better vote for me."
Yes. How did that go, Mike?
You better vote for me.
Exceptional. Nice
Dude,
pass
do you
to
feel
Joe
lucky?
Romer, moving the ball down. Nice look back
Oh.
over to Aiden Teasman. Shot, save. Good save by the keeper. And we've got 2 minutes and 55 seconds till that big show at halftime. So here we go. Ball's coming in. Nice clear up the wing. Great ride by Joe Romer. Lake Rui with the takeaway, but falls back into a Pacelli stick. So they've got a break coming the other way. They certainly have numbers. It's 5-on-3. A good hustle by Austin Saunders there to get back. Austin Saunders playing some D. Offside. It looks like the ball's going to White.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know
do
where
see
that
three
was.
people back, but maybe they had too many
We'll
people.
take the ball, I guess, though. I guess we can take the ball.
Yep, they had too many people on the offense. They had
Oh, that might be
7 out there.
Well, that's always an advantage, Mike,
Yes,
when you have an extra player, right?
Yes, it is. When it's not a penalty, that certainly would help.
So White gets a clear at the top of the box. They'll be riding from this end. But again, who has the ball, Mike?
The human clear.
Yep, he sees Ike Knutson with that big long pull. One more down to Lake Rui. Lake Rui looks roll dodge. That
nice
looks like
roll.
a nice roll. Good save by the keeper.
Nice
Gets
one
his own
iron.
rebound and another save by the keeper. I'm telling you, this Pacelli keeper's been having a heck of a half. May not short on the scoreboard, but this could easily be a game with a lot more goals scored. He's riding the storm out, Mike.
Yeah, so with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second quarter, the score is 9-3 Panthers. And Leo Schlick brings it in, and he will come down to the wing.
He's got his man beat on the wing. Tomahawk save by the keeper again.
Yep, did the Iroquois chop, but it was saved.
It was a great save. And here we go. Ball's coming up the field. Nice pass. Good catch. Moves the ball down low to number 9. Number 9 with a feedback to 3. I think this team has some great sticks out there on the attack. So here we go. Ball's up top. The Surgeon's working him. Great move. Good D. We're going to have to mix that up in the middle. Good pickup by the Hammer. The Hammer, Luke Pugh with the ball. Looking back to the Surgeon. And he may move it over to our keeper, Hayden Sharkis. Hayden Sharkis looking for a big pass up the middle to Joe Romer. That's knocked down, and it's going out on Pacelli, so it might be a white ball. We still have not cleared the ball, though, unfortunately, so we still need to do so. So with a minute and 18 seconds left, score remains 9-3. And, oh, my gosh.
The human clear. Here he goes.
Is that a dance troupe, Mike?
Oh, I believe so.
My goodness, this is going to be quite a show. Here we go. He gets it in the box. Nice clear by the human clear. So we've got, I want to say we've got about a minute left in the half. Nice move by Saunders there. Moves it down to the attack. Aiden Teasman runs into 2 Pacelli defenders, switches hands. Shot and a save.
Was a nice save by the keeper.
Looks like they're putting up a solid ride this time.
Caleb Cuff is the man making all the saves.
Junior from the Stevens Point area high school. He has been making a lot of great saves tonight. And we have not been shooting our best. Eric finds Joe Romer up the field. Let's see how this bounce goes for Joe. Good handle. But then that line jumped up and tripped him.
Look at that. It was the real grass.
Yep. That was just a crazy trip. Good D. Oh, he's got him close. He didn't knock him out. I think somebody called a timeout.
I believe so.
All right. So is it going to be white ball or?
Well, with 8 seconds left in the half, there's not a lot of time to do anything, but we'll see what happens.
One pass, one shot. Let's see how we do.
We have scored with 8 seconds before.
Nope. The speakers can't go out yet. We've got 8 seconds left. So again, huge show coming up. We are again these 1,000 fans. T-shirts, of course, are on sale at the South Gate. If you want to join us, we've got about 8 seconds left to get down to the field. T-shirts.
Autograph session, right?
Autograph session, I believe, during the third quarter. Dennis DeYoung is one of the bigger singers there. I don't know any other members of that band.
I don't either. I want to say it's now the drummer's grandson.
I think Joe DeGuano
the
toured
original
with,
drummer.
With Styx in the early 80s. It was the 82-83 tour. I just heard word.
Yes.
That may have been the Mr. Roboto tour.
Yep. I believe he had earrings in both ears, which he doesn't have anymore, I don't think.
Ain't no arigato. So here we go. It's going to be Pacelli ball. They called a timeout with 8 seconds left. So we've got 8 seconds left in the half. We should be stick on stick here. Last week we gave up an easy one. A few.
It appears they're going to have a lot of defenders up by the man, but I have a feeling he's just going to whip down like a.
I would. He's going to try and carry it. Nice
Oh.
job, and he gets through all 3 defenders. Great look across field. They're going to get a shot if we don't get this ball picked up.
And there it is.
All right. Well, it looks like the bands are coming out. The lights are going up, and this is going to be a party.
So at the half, it's 9-3 Panthers.
9-3 Panthers. We are going to take a short break here, and do we have the rights for the show? Nope. So those of you listening at home, unfortunately, without a ticket, you don't get the show.
Yes, I saw the 2 promoters down there arguing, so I don't think it's going to happen.
So it looks like we're going to be taking a break and letting folks hear I'll tell you, what a show. And what I really got a kick out of was Tommy Shaw and Kevin Cronin doing an example face-off for us.
Yeah, that was great.
I can't believe they got into the game this much. It was pretty special.
It was
And
amazing.
of course, of those who didn't get a chance to see REO, they'll, of course, be playing Summerfest this summer. So get your tickets now.
Certainly can't top what we just witnessed. Kevin Cronin's more athletic than I thought.
Yeah, and Tommy Shaw, for his age, wow, what a performance, both on the field and in the show. I'm sorry, those of you who missed our interview with Jordan, too, from the San Diego Zoo. The chinchillas apparently cleaned themselves by rolling in dust.
Who would have known?
Wow, that's something I did not know. Thank you for watching the Panthers lacrosse. Of course, I'm Jim Schleck, along with the 7-time OC Award winner Mike Kesnick. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast from OCA Media. As we start the second half, we want to again thank all our sponsors, and of course Jordan here on the camera. And again, OCA Media, OCAmedia.com.
Turnover by the Cardinals and
For all
Isley. Loose ball.
Oh, come on, fellas.
Appears we have Ty Zurowick out there now.
Playing attack.
Yes.
Of course, his folks are up here joining us in the box tonight. Jesse's working the clock. We can't thank her enough. And, of course, Jason is helping us out here with the broadcast, and one of our local principals who makes sure our kids are on the straight and narrow. So we want to thank him for coming out tonight as well.
It's a tough job.
Especially with that Oregon community.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
It appears a flag down on the Panthers. I'm not sure what the call is quite yet.
It could be too much fun at halftime.
It could be. Shot and a nice save by the goaltender, Hayden Sharkus. Slash on
4/1. Don't know which player that is.
No, I think he's saying slash on Ty Zurowick for 1 minute.
For 1 minute. Okay, I hear what you're saying down here on the attack end.
Correct.
I see. So again, OCA Media, OCAmedia.com for all your infotainment in the Oregon area. So here we go. Pacelli's going to be starting this second half.
We'll have to see what their strategy is here on the man up.
Looks like it's passed down. Again, this is Ben Vanu. He's been having a heck of a night. They're moving the ball well on offense. Back to X. They're keeping the ball moving. Nice pass up top. Shot, number 23. Just wide of the mark.
Deflected, I believe.
Could be deflected by our defender. Again, giving a shout out to our fans across the country and across the world in 7 continents. And what was it? 78 countries our last broadcast?
I think so. Help me out here. Is Iceland a continent? Because I hear we have listeners in Iceland.
In Reykjavik. Well,
Yes.
they're really here to hear Joe DeGuano. Joe's somewhat of a legend in Iceland.
Nice save.
He has not only been there several times, he runs a puffin adoption service in Reykjavik.
I did not know that.
Yes, again, I want to stress, puffins are for pets, not for meat or fur or feathers for your hat.
Oh, nice shot.
So that's going to be a shot and a goal by Pacelli, number 4, Ben Venu, again having a good day. Those helmets remain shiny this second half.
They do, yes.
That's a 9-4 score, Mike, and the Panthers are not running away with this by any stretch. We need to get back on the board and keep things moving.
Correct. It appears that the Cardinals have a little bit of momentum right now, and I have seen the bench quite fired up when good things happen for them.
Again, want to say thank you to the Hoosier Panther Pride group down there in Indiana, Terry, Dixie, and Jennifer, out here watching Eric Patterson play tonight. Coast Row Tears out of East Troy, also watching Eric Patterson. Eric seems to have the largest number of fans on our broadcast. So here we go. That's going to go ahead, and looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Panthers. Pacelli still has the ball. They're throwing it upfield. Ball down. That's going to be Panther ball. Pick it up, and it's going to be man down again. And that's what led to their last goal, Mike. We can't play sloppy like this. We got to be focused. Very similar to the work Tommy Shaw did at halftime.
Yes, and I believe they're going to call Joe Romer. Is it a slash?
Again, probably gets that from his mother, Cedarburg Enforcer.
Yep. You know, so she installed a little bit of the hockey mentality in him, but unfortunately it led to a penalty.
And the sun's just starting to set. The fireworks show was amazing. Really excited to be back out here playing lacrosse. Shot picked up by Sharkus. Seems somewhat of a wasted opportunity on the man up. And then he passes it against the goal. Now, for those of you watching at home, the reason he did that was because he could no longer go in the crease. After 4 seconds, you cannot go back in the crease. That looks like, again, round his head. That was a good call. It's going to go ahead. We're going to be even strength here. So we get it in the box. Austin Saunders got his man beat.
Yep.
Again, switch hands. Nope, nice roll back.
Good
really
roll
good
dodge.
play. And just tipped out of his stick. So we're going to be even strength. The Panthers going to start with the ball. And we are about 3 minutes into this third period, scored 9-4.
And it's going to be a 5-on-5 for a little bit here.
It would be nice to see the Panthers pick up a goal on this this trip down the field. All right, so here we go. So it looks like 5-on-5 action here for the next minute or two. It looks like for the next minute or so. Leo Schleck starting with the ball on the far right side of the field. Out for the Panthers right now, Jacob Cameron. Of course, Jacob with that beautiful haircut he had a few weeks ago. He's been playing terrific up and down the field. He's been a workhorse. Adam Sliger up top. Leo Schleck continues to carry the ball. I think they're going to be holding the ball a little bit until we get to be man up. We're waiting, holding the clock. Or it looks like they're going to set up a drive.
He's looking over to the sidelines, and here is our man up. So we are now 6-on-5.
Sees Joe Romer coming in, moves it back up to Adam Sliger. Looks like they're going to set up the man up play. Again, Pacelli one man down.
Ooh,
shot
well
pass
done.
over to Joe Romer with the shot, and good backup here by the man up unit.
That was a nice pass by Leo Schleck, right on target.
Saw him cutting on the backside. It was a good look. So go ahead. Drew Kesnick brings the ball in. So now we're even strength. Leo Schleck has a midi in the corner. This is where he made hay in the first half. Again, got around his guy. Shot and a great save. Put it right on the goalie's numbers again. Patiently riding. Is Mickelson's back out there on attack. Adam Sliger is going over on defense. Seth Nide will pick up the ball. Again, he is a Lewis recruit, 3-sport athlete. Number 4, Benvenu again, covered by Slager and Nide. So now Nide on the ball. Cutter, nice pass, shot, saved by
Nice
Sharkus.
save.
He's on fire today.
Yep, and there's
And,
the
pass
surgeon.
up to Seth Nide. Great catch over the shoulder. Pass over to Schleck. Look back. Good pass back.
Ooh.
Just missed Seth, but it was a good idea. I like that he was looking for his long pole, who made the effort to get downfield. Again, these Panthers just coming off a win off the New Trier Penitentiary squad, the Garbage Men. So that's a nice win. And we're moving ahead into the third period with the score 9-4, 6:40 remaining. Good ride, but they get it cleared out. Seth Nade, ball hits the turf. The surgeon.
Oh, nice dive by the.
Oh, it looks like it slipped through. It may have even been a shot. Goalie interference or in the crease, one of the two.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a white ball on the clear.
And that was a nice effort by Seth Nide. The drifter, he dove for that stick check.
He oftentimes dives, and I'd say he hits on about 9 out of 10. That's a great play.
Yeah.
So we've got Jacob Cameron using his legs now. Another great athlete, hockey player. Parents are wonderful. Amy, Ryan Cameron, Dan Olson. Good group of people. Schleck with the ball up top. Long pole. Makes the move. Gets
Nice
past
dodge.
the first guy. Shot and a goal.
Yep. Well
There we
done.
go. That'll make it 10-4 with 5 minutes and 53 seconds. Again, for those of you who missed the halftime extravaganza, it was something special when they got on stage and sang that combination of Babe and I Can't Fight This Feeling interweaved. It was something special.
And then did the face-off.
Yeah, I suspect it'll be pretty big on YouTube. So, and here we go. We've got Carl Crash Brooks out there and Eric Patterson on the wing. Adam Slager taking the face off. Oh, it's time for him to fly, Mike.
Yes.
Look at that pickup by Adam Slager.
And as you say, he's just got to keep pushing.
Yes, another great song. So again, we're lucky to have that type of talent. Of course, at senior night, the band has not been announced, but it will be something special. And it is Panther Beanie Baby night at the senior game. So all of you kids out there listening, there'll be, I think, was it 300 or 400 Panther Beanie Babies being distributed. Good defense.
Ooh, well done.
Nice job, Luke Pugh, the hammer. Good pickup, number 3.
All right, let's see if we can stop this. And we stopped the fast break, so.
So now we got back on top. We've got Carl Brooks out on the ball.
Defense sets up.
And I like this lineup. Here we go. This is Benvenu again. He might be looking to take the short side to the goal. Pass in the middle, ball down. Picked up by Yo-Yo Romer.
Got a head of steam.
Again, look at those feet. That's got to be his father's Irish dancing.
It must be.
He's a fine mix of his mother and his father's athleticism.
Oh.
That was a bit of a trip.
Drew
They
Kessler
did
looking
not make
for
the
the
call.
penalty, and there was no flag.
So coming back fast the other way, we've got Luke Isley, the answer on the point. The surgeon working to get the stick from Benvenu. He's going to shoot, and that just missed. Nice hard shot. Ball's coming in back left. Carl Brooks on the ball. Moves it up top. Yo-Yo Romer playing D. And then we have Austin Saunders out on the top. Doesn't look like they want to go that way. Looks like they're taking the short way to the goal. Roll back. It's going to be a right-handed shot. Just misses the net.
And with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, it scores 10-4. Panthers on top.
A hush has come over this 1,000-person crowd. Thousands of people.
Ooh, look at that.
Great
Defensive
stick work. Great stick work by the attackman as well to keep that in his cross. Of course, many people may not know that, of course, the stick is called the cross. hence the name Lacrosse. So the ball's coming up. Austin Saunders, the human clear. He's going to take that until somebody takes him, I hope.
Yeah.
Clears it into the box. This number 14's been having a great night, too. Playing him way out. I don't know if I'd trust my legs against that speedster.
Beat him.
How did he trip? I don't think he tripped intentionally. We got two flags. I saw 2 flags go down in that play.
Probably for the same call.
I would think so. It looks like they got it. They're confirming. It was raining flags out there for a minute.
Lots of laundry on the field.
So it looks like the Panthers, once again, are be going man up. Ball's coming in side of the net with Iz Mickelson. Iz Mickelson's having a heck of a year. He's beat up, but he's still out there battling. He's got a sore knee, a sore wrist. He'll be playing for that Alpha squad this summer, going out east. So here we go. Ball's coming in with Iz Mickelson. Moves it down to X. Drew Kesnick up top to Lake Rui. Shot just misses the mark. Back up by Schlecht. Ball's coming back in from behind.
Bounced it over the top of the goal.
Oh, they want us to go get the ball off the field. That makes sense. Here we go. Ball's coming in on the far right side. Moving to even. Pass up top to Hayden Teasman. Shot and a save. Good backup by Drew Kesnick. So balls remains with the Panthers. 2 good opportunities there. Just need to execute on one here. Ball moves it back up top here. Back to Adam Slager. Adam Slager is looking back over. Moves it over across to Leo Schleck, who moves it across top center. Top center sees that sneak behind there. Right there to Drew Kesnick. He switches hands. Saved by the keeper. Again, Cup is having a great night in the net. Making a lot of great saves. Ball's bouncing their way. Good hustle ride there by Schleck, but they still maintain the ball. Ben Venu's going to go to the goal, I believe.
Oh, nice stick check by
Carl Brooks.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and call timeout.
Timeout, Cardinals.
So again, with 2:27 left in the third quarter, it's 10 Panthers, 4 Pacelli. Again, want to say thank you to OCA Media again. Their kindness and generosity of getting us an opportunity to film these Panther games is such a treasure that we have in our community. They cover everything from school board meetings to choir concerts to middle school graduations. OCA Media, your leading source for infotainment in the Oregon community area. And again, Jordan, can't say enough. Constantly with the great camera work, always having donuts, snacks. The green room is what I would say is always set up so well.
Yes, and head technician, head gaffer, she's done it all.
She's the key grip, just everything. So we're lucky to have her, and we're lucky to continue to have these broadcasts. I want to remind everyone, too, that tomorrow evening, the senior night for Oregon women's lacrosse, who are having just an amazing season, they'll be playing at the stadium in Oregon, covered by OCA Media. But it is the first time in program history that they'll be playing at the stadium. So really excited for them to have that opportunity, and they have just done an amazing job. I'll say, Coach.
Having a great year, aren't they?
They are. And Coach Klein has been with the program now for several years and has really built it up to a powerhouse in the state. His dedication and his constant efforts are the only reason that program's been as successful as it has. He really does it all. Josh Klein has really put the Oregon Lady Panthers on the map. So it looks like the ball's going to go live now. It's just outside the box. Pacelli ball. They, of course, called timeout. So they're going to go ahead and start. Looks like the Panthers will be man down. No, I'm sorry.
Pacelli's a man down. I think they're going to hold the ball until they get their man on the field, I believe. Unless
looks like they're just going to carry, which is, I think, a wise play by the coach. Moves it over.
All right,
and now things are even. And the Panthers are set up on D. Moves it up top. Moves it over. Now, I'd be pressing on some of the weaker sticks here. I think we have the defense to do so. Nice shot. Great shot.
Well done.
We saw that one coming from up here, didn't we, Mike?
We did. It was a nice feed, and he just beat Sharkus offhand. offhand high, and it was a nice ripper.
So that's going to make our score 10-5 only. The Pacelli fans are going crazy. That was a great shot. Nice setup. And they just took advantage of a good lacrosse play.
It was roughly 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And that is also their face-off, is the person who scored that last goal. So, again, he's heading to Augustana. So here we go. Face-off, Adam Slager, Seth Nade on the wing, Joe Romer on the wing. I believe, or that might be Eric Patterson over there. Nope, Joe Romer. Good face-off by Adam Slager as usual. Adam, of course, is the state's career face-off champion. Good play, good catch, good finish.
Nice shot.
So a nice pass from Adam Slager off face-off. Leo Schleck with a lefty rip. Offside hip. I think he just returned the favor from the Pacelli goal.
Yep, that takes away the momentum real quickly, and Leo Schlick saw where he wanted to put it and rifled the ball right in there, found the back of the net. And that's a quick way to take away some momentum, isn't it?
Adam was down there rolling like a chinchilla in a pile of fresh dust.
Yes, he was. I understand if the chills get wet, they could be deadly.
It's a bit like a gremlin, I believe. I think they might be related somehow.
Somehow I believe they are.
So, again, you don't want to bathe your chinchilla. You don't want to get them too wet. We, again, clean them with dust. We learned that from Jordan from the San Diego Zoo at halftime. And, again, make sure when you purchase your chinchilla, you are not getting one of those Africanized fighting chinchillas.
That's correct.
They are dangerous. They're not recommended. And certainly, above all else, do not get those wet. They are a dangerous bit of animal if you do get them wet. Ike Knutson over to Drew Kesnick. Great hustle play by Drew there.
There
That's
we
a
go.
goal.
Nice.
Yes, great hustle. Drew got down here on the ride, flipped it around, and then decided to get on his horse straight back down the field, caught the pass from Ike Knutson, and just finished strong.
And he was on the move, wasn't he?
He was. Slippery like an eel, Mike.
Yeah, slippery like the greased eel.
So here we go. We've got the drifter here on the wing lining up. Adam Slager, of course, at the X. And we've got Leo Schleck, Drew Kesnick, and Izzy Mickelson down on defense. Here we go. Face-off coming up. And with 1:09 left, it's Panthers 12, Pacelli 5.
And we must mention that Adam Slager has been taking all the face-offs. Israel Mickelson is also our second face-off person, but he has a slight wrist injury.
Nice pass, good finish.
Well, nice
save. Great save by Cove. I mean, that was some quick ball movement, and I think in some cases that may have just been being in the right place at the right time, which is a lot of what lacrosse goalie is, frankly, is it's getting your body in the right position to make a save, stepping up to make that save, and
nicely with the pick off.
Oftentimes, just getting in the right spot is half the battle as a lacrosse goalie.
Oh, there goes Drew with got the ground ball.
One more to Austin Saunders.
Push
ouch.
in the back.
But I think nothing's called. There we go.
No.
That was a good call by the officials.
Yeah. I think they're just going to
call
loose
ball push.
Loose ball push. So Panther
and that's
ball.
A good call. That's a real good call.
Yeah, they hit him right in the back. You can't do that in any sport.
There we go. Drew Kesnick with
Shot
the goal.
Yeah.
Drew is having a night.
Yeah, he did not want to be denied there. I think he's trying to tell himself that the wrist injury that he has suffered is not going to slow him down. Well, that would be my guess.
If I'm Coach Bice, I might take him out at this point with a score of 13-5 with 14 seconds left in the quarter. And again, I want to thank Styx and REO Speedwagon for their performance at halftime. For those of you tuning in late, I'm sorry you missed it. It was actually highly entertaining. And, of course, seeing Tommy Shaw and Kevin Cronin with lacrosse sticks facing off, that's excitement.
Fast break.
Speaking of excitement, what a face-off by Adam Slager, battling over there with Iz Mickelson, Drew Kesnick. Drew Kesnick, of course, comes up with the ball. No great surprise there.
Oh,
And
and
it's
the
end of the quarter.
end of the quarter. So at the end of end of 3, the score is 13-5. You know, Jim, we had mentioned earlier that Oregon's second faceoff man, Israel Mickelson, is not doing faceoffs tonight. He's also nursing a wrist or hand injury. We should mention, just as we talked before, how lacrosse is a close-knit community, it's even more so with faceoff guys. Typically, your faceoff guys, if you have one really good faceoff guys, a lot of programs have a second faceoff guy that's pretty darn good himself because you go against the best in practice all the time.
Yeah, yep, having Is Mickelson and Adam Slager work out every day is actually like Is Mickelson having the best face-off coach in the state working with him every day.
Correct, and it's just going to make you better. You know, it's kind of along the same lines of here locally. You see a lot of University of Wisconsin Badger linemen in the NFL. Well, that's because in practice they go against the likes of J.J. Watt and T.J. Watt and Leo Chanel and other guys. Well, if you get the best going against the best, you're going to turn out pretty good. So we witnessed that with Hudson. Also has two very good face-off guys, and a lot of programs do. So many times in practice, the offense will work with the offense, the defensive pulls work with the defensive pulls, and the two face-off guys just kind of go off by themselves and practice together for a long time, and that's how it happens. And so within the lacrosse community that's tight knit, many of the face-off guys know other face-off guys because again they've worked with each other. Adam Slager knows a lot of face-off guys from around the country.
Yep, and I'll tell you, that's one of the nice things about lacrosse is that the camaraderie of these Fogos, they train with each other, they work with each other, and then come high school season, they go against each other.
Yeah.
And they want to practice against each other. They want to get better. And you can't do that if you're not working against the best. As we start the final period of play here at Breese Stevens Field, we'd like to remind you that you're watching OCA Media Sports. Check us out at ocamedia.com, and for more Panther action throughout the season, return to ocamedia.com, and Jordan will have it for you on the camera. So here we go as we start the fourth period. 12 minutes of lacrosse left, 13-5 in the Panthers' favor. Adam Slager back at the X. So here we go. The Panthers will be working from north to south, and Seth Nide with the pickup.
The drifter is on the move.
Moves it up. Nice takeaway there. Nice takeaway by the Pacelli team.
Good roll.
Great pickup by Seth. He's staying with it. Picked up by Is Mickelson. Do we even have? All right, so I think we've got control. And now we just need to settle it down and move it around. So there we go, back down to Seth. Seth Nide showing his offensive talents here. He's got a long pull on him. He moves it up to Joe Romer. And Joe Romer's going to go ahead, move it down to Leo Schleck. Leo Schleck takes it up top as we get a substitution. So Seth was in on the faceoff, helps us retain possession. Then oftentimes you'll see us move to another short stick on offense. This is Austin Saunders, who's going to go ahead and take it down low. Oh, that was a hidden ball trick that Leo
Good
Schleck actually.
strategery.
Oh, and it's off the pipe. What a great play, though.
Nice trickeration, wasn't it, Jim?
It was certainly nice trickeration. I like the idea. I like the concept. It just, bounced off the pole. Heck of a play, though.
The hidden ball trick, it's good trickeration, and it works at times.
Up, here we go. Austin Saunders going to bring him out up top. And then we go ahead. We have a V cut. And then we're going to go ahead. And Austin Saunders stays with it. Look at the speed. That's a great lacrosse play.
Oh, yeah.
That's a terrific lacrosse play.
Yeah, that was all Austin. It was a personal effort.
Yep, that's going to be a Sun Devil special next year.
Yes. We call him the Sundial.
So here we go. The ball will be coming out back out to midfield. We've got Seth Nide taking the face-off.
Oh, well, look at that with the pole. Why
Seth's
not?
taken several of these before. I think Adam Slager just needed a breather. He's been out there quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, and that can do a lot for your forearm if you've taken 14 or 18 face-offs.
And face-offs aren't easy. You're battling 100% effort the whole time you're out there. And then, of course, Adam is a FOSO, which is face-off stay on, which means he gets extra minutes he logs throughout the game playing both defense and offense. So here we go, Seth Nide with the long pull. Let's see how we do here. he hasn't gone. It looks like they're good to go. The coach is making some comments. Seth's there, holding him up. Good D. Excellent.
Oh, well done.
Nice. That's all him
Yep.
on the long pole.
Yes.
That's pure effort by Seth Nide.
Nice.
Oh, right in the back. I think that might be, no?
No, they're calling it.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and give it to
I think the
Pacelli.
drifter may have some words for him.
Yeah, I think he might be
Something
getting the
like,
ball back.
Don't hit me in the back again.
How's that go again, Mike?
Don't hit me in the back again.
That's right. Clint. I'm up here with Clint Eastwood. So here we go. Ball's coming in. Great clear. Moves the ball up. Eric Patterson playing some defense on the top right. Moves down the alley with him. Good footwork. Moves it back up to Benvenu. Benvenu rolls back. Moves it across the crease. Good idea. Tried to go the top side, far side. But Luke, the answer, Isley is out there.
That pass had a little mustard on it.
It sure did. That may have caused a reason that it was uncatchable.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, Panthers are pressing out on defense a little bit.
I must say, Jim, if you have that much mustard on a pass, you better put it right on the person's stick because
otherwise it's going out of bounds. I think
Yes.
the Pacelli player made a great effort there just to get a stick on it. Nice roll. That's their face-off guy again. He's going to move the ball inside. Ball down. That was a nice step up by Joe Romer. Seth Nide. Oh, great effort. Great effort.
Oh, no, I thought he saved it.
I thought he had saved it too. That was a heck of an effort by Seth Nide, just turning his body to get the ball in play. So they move the ball down low. Luke Pugh's on Benvenu. Passes it in the middle. That's a great look.
Yep.
Great look. Great goal. That's going to make things 14-6.
Mm-hmm. With 9 minutes and 17 seconds left in the fourth.
We can't pull away from this team, it seems. They keep fighting back every tooth and nail. So
I think I saw the drifter having words with the attackman down there, and the drifter doesn't have a whole lot of words.
I believe it was number 4.
Or
no,
3.
I'm 4 forfeited to 3. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it was from number 4, Benvenu, to number 3, attackman junior.
Pacelli United goal, number 3, Braden Osprey. Assist, number 4, Simon Bienvenu.
So here we go. Again, 9 minutes and 17 seconds left. Again, Mike, I want to thank you for joining me here this evening. Lovely evening here at Breese Stevens. It's always a pleasure to call these games.
And Adam Slager's had his breather, and he violated a procedure. So I guess the idea is don't ever take him out. Leave him in the whole time because he got a breather, and now he just violated.
Again, very rare occurrence. Very similar to that polar corn that Joe had painted on his album cover.
Correct.
What I liked about that album was the centerfold picture of Joe. It was a double album.
Yes. They don't have those anymore.
They don't. And Joe, very photogenic, handsome guy, appears in that, and it's now become highly collectible. You can barely find them on eBay and or Woot.
Yeah, and what was he wearing? Like a caveman unitard? I'm not even sure what that.
Yeah, it was just a fur.
Just a piece of fur.
Just a piece of fur.
Some of the woolly mammoth.
It might have been a mutton. Could be some sort of sheepskin.
Oh, well done.
That may have been just his chest hair, but nice save by Hayden Sharkus there, and a good hustle to the end line. I'd be hard pressed not to give it to him, but yeah, no, it was a sheepskin, and I have that image seared in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a bottle of Courvoisier, lava lamp. It was good. It was very good.
Sounds like it led to a lot of fun nights.
Well, that was Joe on the road. That's one of the reasons he was forced to retire.
Yeah.
That incident.
You can only live that lifestyle for so long.
That's true.
And here comes the surgeon.
That
nice speed.
That incident.
Oh, well done.
That incident in Temecula, California was.
Wow.
That was some beautiful lacrosse there. I was, of course,
Leo Schleck with a snipe right there. And
it was a great look by Izzy Mickelson. That was just good lacrosse. Iz caught it in the middle of the field. His head was up. Moved it one more to
Leo
Schleck, and Leo Schleck with a snipe.
Number 9, Leo Schleck. And for the assist, we have a Mickelson double. Number 12, Adam Mickelson, and number 13, Israel Mickelson.
Yep, 2-for-1 Mickelsons.
The Mickelson brothers.
Yep.
Brooklyn legends is what they call them, that
Yeah.
Mickelson family. They pretty much run Brooklyn down there.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if all of you that are listening on OCA Media, Brooklyn is a well-to-do suburb of Oregon, Wisconsin that somewhat good shot, Joe
Nice.
Romer. Yo-Yo Romer.
Yep.
Classic lacrosse that you basically take the ball until someone takes you, and then nobody took Yo-Yo.
That's right. And he lets go with a bomb and right in the net.
And that's going to bring the score to 16-6.
Another 10. The lead's up to 10 again with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, so we only do one. So here we go. The ball's coming in. Adam Slager at the X. I think I've said that about 100 times tonight.
Yes.
It's procedure on them. Adam with the win. So Adam brings it in full speed. Going to go ahead and get it over to the speedster. Take it on the run here. Austin Saunders. Oh, we never got in the box, apparently.
Thought he was in the box, but.
I think that it was the wrong line, so I think we got it.
The referee's confused.
Well, this field has a lot of lines on it. I mean, from the concert, there was also a number of lines left on the field.
That's correct.
Like, they set up the stage, they had the roadies, the firework display may have displaced some of these lines. I give the officials a pass on that one. And again, we had to get all that confetti off. That was the other big thing, the confetti cannon.
Yeah, and the unfired fireworks.
Yes.
Could pose a danger.
It could, although we're seeing a lot of fireworks out of this Panther offense.
I think Romer's going to the goal again. Here it goes.
I don't know. That was an interesting shot. Crease. Oh, so we stepped in the crease. That would be a ball to.
Have to go back to the
crease box, parallel with the goal, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and drop right, it looks like. Give Pacelli the opportunity to move it up part of the way and then not give them a lot of choices to pass. So this is a jump. And then Jacob Cameron's right there to meet him. Good D. He's got his bottom hand. That's terrific defense. And the answer slides over to give him a little more trouble. Passes up top. And they're settling back in. So looks like that's a switch. Nope. We've got Luke Pugh, and that's a shot between a nice shot by Ben Vanu.
Yes, it was, and that was a nice shot on the run. He just let go with the sidewinder and beat Hayden Sharkus at the 5-hole.
Yep, that was a great shot. He's having a terrific evening. So I'm not sure if he's going to play college ball, but somebody should be watching this game.
And I'm witnessing the Cardinals are switching goalies right now as I see Caleb is limping off, so he may have taken a shot to the shin.
He's probably taken about 10 shots to the shin. He's had a heck of a night. Caleb Cuff, very tough in there. For him to step out, it's got to be a tough injury because he's had a great evening. He's kept this Pacelli United team in the game.
And as I look over on the sideline, he is now laying down flat on his back. And he sees somebody coming over with a bag of ice, so I'm not sure where he caught the shot, but it
good stick
hurts.
work again by. Okay, so that's going to be a Panther ball. Great stick work by Nide there, of course. Nide, the drifter, and
3-sport athlete and a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, so I mean, really a 4-sport athlete. Again, his father is the only 5-time state wrestling champion out of Cassville. State high school wrestling. I mean, again, I'll let the folks at home do the math, but 5 times, very impressive.
Yes.
So here we go, Austin Saunders again up top with those wheels.
He used to have to rope the livestock too, didn't he?
Oh, yep. He was a bit of a cowboy. That's a rough pass. Is Mickelson, nice handle in the middle though. There we go, Adam Slager with the theft.
Nice.
That was just pure theft. Drew Kasnick coming right more. Austin Saunders, head full of steam. Wheels. Ouch. Fiddlesticks. Ouch. That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah. He had a head of steam, and then he took a shot to the head.
Yep. He had to lay those brakes on quick. I think it looked worse than it was. Ball be coming in on the wing. Will be man up again. We've got, who do we got out there today? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's our man up team. Leo Schleck, Lake Rui, Adam Slager, Drew Kesnick, Iz Mickelson, and Aiden Teasman. So Slager has it up top, moves it over to Schleck on the top left, moves it down to Slager. Slager sees Schleck up top again, moves it back over to Slager. Slager with a shot.
Nice 1-iron.
Yep.
Well done.
So that makes it 17-7.
So once again, back to the 10-goal lead with
of
5
course,
minutes, 17 seconds left in the fourth.
It does not go to running until there's a 12-goal lead. So I don't know if we'll see that tonight, Mike. We'll see how these Panthers pick it up. Eric Patterson's coming over here on the wing now. And we've got, guess who at the X?
I believe that would be Adam Slager.
Adam the Chinchilla Slager. So here we go. Ball's coming in. Drop. Good battle. Good battle. That's a nice face-off. Again, Ike Knutson comes in with the ball. Oh, goodness. Great defense by Pacelli.
Yep, and it's good to see two face-off specialists that are both going to play further their career in college.
Yep. We did not give them 5 yards, so that'll be a delay of game.
Yes.
And that's a good call by the official. He did not give him 5 yards. And so in lacrosse, when a person starts with the ball, you got to give him 5 yards. And the ref made a great call there. It did not give him 5 yards. And a smart player will pick that up and run, and immediately that'll be a penalty called for delay of game.
And I believe they got Ike Knutson with that.
Smart play on the Pacelli team. 5 minutes even left in the game.
So that should be a 30-second penalty.
It should be. And here we go. Ball's coming in top right. We're back to action. Again on OCA Media, ocamedia.com, your leader in infotainment for the Oregon community. So again, wanted to give a shout out to our Reykjavik affiliate and wanted to thank them for the fermented shark that they were kind enough to send. And for those of you
quite tasty.
It was. It did not smell terrific.
No.
But the taste was all right. Fermented shark again. Icelandic fermented shark. Again, for those of you that are listening again here at the stadium, Joe DeGuano will be performing at Reykjavik in late January. So if you'd like to try and get tickets now, it might be all right to do so. And ball's coming in behind the net. Pacelli is continued to be on man up. The penalty is released. We're even up here. The surgeon is out there. Nice pickup by the Pacelli squad. It's even up. Ball's passed in the middle, up top to 22. I think that's going to roll out of bounds.
Going to be a turnover.
I think this Pacelli squad might be running a little bit out of steam here. So let's see how
Panthers can do that to you.
Let's see how we respond. Well, the halftime show, I'm surprised the Panthers have energy with the way they played, the way they danced. The great pickup by Drew Kesnick. Great pickup. Shot, good backup by Iz Mickelson. But they were out there dancing away. You'd think their legs had been tired, but
yeah, I think all that Irish dancing and the practice they have with the Norwegian dancing, that they're used to it.
Yeah, and I would say the other thing that's interesting.
Nice question mark dodge.
Nice question mark dodge there by Schleck. Bounced it over the net. I would say that the real training that they get for their legs is the trampoline Kevin Bice brings to practice. A lot of jumping.
Yes.
I mean, I stopped by, try to get a little time with the coaches, but it literally, they're all on the trampoline.
Yep.
I don't know if that's a hidden trick that Kevin has learned. But
he's very innovative.
He is. He's one of the more innovative coaches. I think Schleck's got a head full of steam. I think he might be looking to behind the back shot. That was an interesting attempt. That's a goal. Oh, goodness gracious. Just a little bit high.
Just a little high, but Austin Saunders with a bomb. And
yeah, he hammered that shot.
Basically missed slightly.
So we got about 3 minutes, 24 seconds. The score is 17-7. Panthers ball. Drew Kesnick taking it. I think he's going to be able to do a question mark himself and a finish.
Nice.
That's a great shot.
Yes, it was. And he went low to low on a question mark dodge. And nice rifle by Drew.
And that's going to go ahead and make the score 18-7.
Now, if my math is correct, I believe that's 11-goal lead.
Let me check. I think,
Let
let
me
me check
see.
with Siri here.
Yeah, let me see. Alexa, how many goal differential is it? 18 to. Yep. Alexa says it's 11 goals.
Outstanding. You wanted.
Thursday night, Oregon High School.
Don't know where I'd be without that Siri and Alexa,
I agree. I don't know any facts.
other than Chichilla's bathes himself
Oh
in
my
dust.
goodness! Great face-off. Drew to Austin Saunders. Neither of which have the ball. It's Adam Slager. So we'll be moving it to Austin Saunders now. Moving in from up top. Joe Romer's moving in from up top.
That's the second time he's caught one in the chops.
Leo Schleck moves it up top. Gets it in.
There you go.
Again, does not score.
Flag.
All right.
Yep,
So
I believe he saw their defenseman.
he's trying to go behind the back. I just don't think it's working out.
I want to say that penalty was called when he hit Austin Saunders up in the neck again. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he's calling.
We're going to have to check Austin Saunders' head here after the game. He's been hit 3 times there now. I just want to make sure it's still connected.
Yeah, he must have the Adam's apple of steel.
Yes, that's true. I know that he works on that at the gym. A lot of Adam's apple work.
Yep. He basically puts a dumbbell across his throat and he practices
just swallowing.
Swallowing.
Yeah,
yes,
it's almost like a bench press.
Yes, it is. This is the Iron Adam's apple.
Yes.
I think he's going to have a T-shirt.
Oh goodness, that ball's going to roll out of bounds.
Ooh, nice.
Nope, good hustle by Schleck. So
2.5 minutes left.
Still man up. Nice pass to Drew. Slager with the shot.
Well done.
Nice job. That didn't come up much higher than a chinchilla, Mike.
No. Again, I call it a 1-iron. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And the goalie had his stick basically on the ground, but somehow Slager still made it go through. So that was a good give and go. Slager to Kesnick, back to Slager, shot and a goal.
Yep, that's a beautiful play here. So I think that's going to move things to 12, which the clock will start running now, I believe.
Yes, we'll see if the referees give the signal. Yep, they're giving the
So we'll go ahead and
signal.
as soon as they do the face-off, the clock will continue to run. And that'll be it for this evening. Again, I want to thank Styx. I want to thank REO. I want to thank Mike Kesnick for his kind words and his constant camaraderie here up in the booth. And Jordan for her kind words that have always been very helpful here in the booth as far as the green room goes, the camera work, our headsets. Nothing gets past Jordan. And again, can't thank her enough. And again, want to thank Joe DeGuano for making the effort to come out this evening and give the live updates here at Breese Stevens Field, where we'll be finishing things up with 1:45 left. Score 19-7.
And Panthers a man up again, Jim. It appears Leo Schleck got hit high up in the head. He paid the price to try to go through the defenseman, but he's still out there, so he's...
There we go. That's an Aiden Teasman goal.
Well done.
That's a great man up.
Yep.
Good man up Lacrosse there. And that's going to make things 20-7. I think this is the first time we hit the 2-0 mark this year.
It could be, and I tell you what, we have said earlier, the Panthers on their man up have a good percentage, and there you go.
All right, here we go.
Number 22. Number 23, Adam Slager. And number 1, Drew Preston.
So it looks like it's going to be Aiden Leatherberry with the face-off.
Nice.
Of course, Aiden and Logan Leatherberry is the other brother tandem we have here on the Panther squad, like the Mickelsons, who run the Brooklyn market. These two are from Oregon. Good face-off. Seth almost had that. That's a good shot and a pass. It's going to go ahead and be a Panther ball, it looks like.
No, they're giving it to...
Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, with 35 seconds left, I think that's only fair.
Yeah.
And again, can't thank the officiating squad enough. They did a great job here this evening. I really think this was a well-called lacrosse game, one of the better ones we've had all year. So I want to thank them for coming out. Of course, high school sports don't happen without officials. So next time you see a ref or you come across one, give them a hug.
Yes.
Pat them on the back. Say thanks.
Yes.
You want to make sure those officials realize how much you appreciate them. And if you're going to yell something nice. How about that? You could always yell something nice. That's one of the things that that very few people do when they see a referee is yell something nice.
And we have a flag come down right at the same time we have the final whistle. So as the end of the game, the Panthers 20, Pacelli United 7.
And again, we want to thank you for joining us this evening from here in Wisconsin to across the globe. This is OCA Media.
Yes, here at historic Breese Stevens.
And Mike, as always, I'll be seeing you next weekend. Next week at senior night for our final broadcast of the season.
Yes, it's been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you again for your time.
It's good to be working with the Hall of Famer.